We got Mabel. Her name is Mabel. Hey artists, welcome back to the channel. It's 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Hope you're having a safe and fun 4th of July. I'm going to take these glasses off. I'm going to show you what's up. So today I was kind of in a time crunch and I created this little lady. I like to call her Mabel. She's our patriotic pinup. So the thing about it is that I want to be completely transparent with you as an artist, and you know, artistry and being an being an artist and you know, living the life of an artist it's an all-encompassing thing. And I have to say, I'm not on my artistic mojo today and yesterday, and this whole kind of week has been a little out of alignment. I'm not really sure. I know some of the personal things, but you know, art is an outlet as well. And so when I go to create, I want to be in the right mindset and in the right place, spiritually speaking. And I kind of betrayed my own little principle of, you know, not pushing your art. And I really wanted to finish this art in time. And I'll put a link above for the Art and Soul video about that particular principle of not pushing yourself through your art. And I did that and I had subpar results. So this is exactly the proof that I'm talking about. I'm just not happy with her. I wish I would have spent more time with her, planned her a little bit better. I have to say that the materials that I worked with, I was actually very, very happy with for the most part. I worked primarily with watercolor pencil, and that was the Arteza watercolor pencil, and I intended to use the actual colored pencils too as well. Didn't use those quite as much because I felt like the watercolor pencils were doing the job that I wanted them to do. I was getting the pigment that I wanted. I did put in this Bria Rees ink. It's like a glitter ink, and I found it at Hobby Lobby on sale on clearance. So Mabel here, she was actually supposed to be a little bit lighter skin tone, but I went a little nuts and gave her a tan. That's okay though. So there are really no rules in art, and the thing was is that I kept trying to tell myself that, and some of the things that I know to be true about art are the things that I have to keep reminding myself sometimes in my art. And I feel like if I'm not flowing with it, I end up with results like hers, where I was kind of feeling frustrated. I was, you know, giving myself that sort of pressure because of the deadline. And so I really thought to myself, how am I supposed to be representative of being a artist on YouTube and bringing the content that I feel is true and genuine if I'm not walking the talk? So I had to kind of relearn my own lesson. She turned out okay, but I'm very, very critical of my own work sometimes, and I see all of the flaws. I felt all of the flaws, if you know what I'm saying. I am happy about the blue rose. That's a little bit of a nod to David Lynch for those of you who are Twin Peaks fans out there. I really wanted to add more shading in to her hair, and the way I envisioned it, it just didn't end up on the paper. I am going to put the time lapse of what I had done in the video. However, I kind of feel like time lapses are a little overdone here on YouTube. They're entertaining to watch, but I'm just kind of over most of it. So that's why you're not seeing as many on the channel. If you like the time lapses, please leave a comment below so that I know and why you enjoy the time lapses. Therefore, I might bring them back a little bit more. I'm looking to switch things up and get a new camera, get a new microphone, get some new lights. It's going to happen very, very soon. I've got a new backdrop that I'm really super excited to try. So I think the valuable lesson that I also learned in this particular situation was that I should go with the flow. And it sounds very simple, I know, just kind of go with the flow or whatever, but there's a certain amount of surrender as an artist in order to go with the flow. So I had reached a point of frustration earlier this morning, and I was just like, screw it, I'm not going to make a video today, it's just not going to happen. And I went and dropped my son off so that he could go swim at a friend's house, and then I came back and I thought to myself, you know, I'll tie it up a little bit more with the Faber-Castell Pitt big pen, the brush pen that's really big, and I kind of rediscovered how much I love these, and oh my god, I love these. Like, I'm so happy that I still have them, and they're India ink, and they last a long time. I mean, I haven't touched these in probably about a year. So they provided the pigment that I really, really wanted on her hair and in her shading, in her swimsuit here. I was just really super happy to rediscover those particular pens because they're really unique. There's really nothing else like them on the market. I'll show you what they look like here. It's not sponsored. I'm just showing you what they look like. I really love that tip. It's just so big, and it's, you know, it's not alcohol ink, it's India ink. So it's kind of nice to be able to actually draw with India ink. I think that's really a cool concept, and they have the smaller ones too as well. I prefer the bigger ones in most of my work, but I did do a lot of work about 5 years ago with the smaller ones. Really loved doing those. It was actually My Chemical Romance series that was kind of inspired by Danger Days, and I started using the Faber-Castell artist Pitt pens whenever I was doing that particular series because it was what I could afford at the time, and I had a 6-pack of the warm and cool grays, and I just fell in love with them. They were just so awesome, and so ever since then I've been a big fan. You know how it is whenever you're working, you're drawing, you're working on a piece, or you're painting, and you're like, you know I do better than this. I've seen better work come out of me before. And you sit there and it's a cycle, and it becomes a snowball. You start criticizing yourself, you get way out of whack, way out of your vortex, the next thing you know, you're pissed off and you're ready to destroy your artwork. Please don't destroy your artwork no matter what. I've done it a couple of times. A couple, I mean literally. Like I don't trash it if it's terrible, because I like to keep what I don't like, because if it's trash and I don't care for it, I can learn from it. And that's kind of where I am with this one. She's not terrible. I just feel like she could have been better. And she is cute though. I mean, she's really cute and sexy. I love pinup artwork. I think it's a beautiful medium. And so therefore I've always had an intuition with drawing women. It's just, I mean, you can look at some of my notebooks, which I'll show you sometime. I literally have notebooks full of drawings where I've got like women and men and everything. I started drawing people from a very young age, and so it came very intuitively to me. And even though it's not really outside of my comfort zone, I really feel like it's important to work at what you're good at so that you can hone in on things, even whenever they don't turn out the way that you really want them to. So I really like the fact that I gave her a little bit of a pooch here, you know what I'm saying? Sure, you know. If you found this video informative and you liked it and enjoyed it and found it very, very fun, hit that like button, and please subscribe for more art-related videos. I would love to connect with you. I make videos every week, almost every week. I try. This channel is growing. I'm very, very excited because we reached 13K just recently. So I would love to connect with you. Leave a comment below on what you're doing for this 4th of July. Please have fun and please be safe. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye. We got Mabel. Her name is Mabel. Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta go. It's time to go. She's done. She's done. Because I really want you to see this in real time. Just how gorgeous this color is. Look at this, look at this. I'm going to zoom in. Look at how pretty all that is. So gorgeous. So juicy. I really just wanted an excuse to use these. They're a little odd and I like them, and they were on clearance at Hobby Lobby, and so, oh my gosh. They're so cool. They're the Bria Rees glitter ink bottles. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. That red is just, oh my goodness. Okay. Onward.